What's happening, people? Welcome to United Stand. As you can see, I am at the lovely Stamford Bridge. Not lovely, it's the worst stomping ground for us. One of the worst stomping grounds. But what is lovely, I'm with a man like Louis.
Oh, all right, Flex.
Thought I'd give you a little bit of a compliment.
Thanks. I'm just used to not being loved, and it's nice to get some.
Yeah, Louis from 100%Chelsea. Obviously, we're here to discuss this week's game, man. This week's game. Before we talk about some other issues that I definitely want to get your views and opinions
obesity, on. Right, that'd be one.
No, not obesity. No.
Brexit.
No, not Brexit.
Tories.
No, not Tories. No politics. Don't do politics. No, don't do politics. But big up Labour.
Big up.
Jeremy Corbyn, my guy. The game. Now, this is a game that a lot of Man United fans, are saying no chance. Even on a good day, we don't travel well to the bridge. Not a chance. But what are you thinking?
Okay. Heart goes, yes, we're going to absolutely clatter them. We should win it, as does one half of my head. Other half is there going, Louis, cover your arse, you're going on the internet. For me, this game has signs of Mourinho potentially doing what he does best and just upsetting the apple cart completely. You know, we're undefeated, we're playing well. Hazard is third best player on the planet right now. Don't care what anybody else says. He's up there.
Mbappe.
There's a debate for it.
But you say, yeah.
Hazard.
It's hard to argue that, although Mark would argue that. The Belgian Nathan Redmond, as he calls him.
I mean, if Mark engaged with me on Twitter, he could, actually have a conversation about it. But
do you know what?
Louis, to avoid me.
Mark, I know you're going to see this, Mark. When you do, get a Louis on Twitter. Come on.
Let's have a nice chat. It's not a debate. I'm not having a go at you. I'm saying I like to have conversations backwards and forwards. I'm not going to slate you or call you a nonce. I promise. I love you. It's fine.
No, exactly. And that's fine. That's fine.
It's fine. Good.
I know it's kind of silly because we all know what we can kind of expect from Chelsea, but in terms of team selection, how you see the game planning out, what can we expect from Chelsea on the day?
So, I mean, at the minute, Kovacic might not be playing because he got injured for Croatia international. So it could be Ross Barkley.
Look at Barkley though.
It's mad.
I tweeted yesterday, low-key resurrecting his career, just going about his business. Got in the England squad, good performance as well.
He was saying he fired shots a little bit at Everton, saying he finally feels like he's being properly coached. And the way that Sarri operates, I can, from what I understood when he was at Napoli, obviously talking to, Serie A fans and obviously Napoli fans, they were saying the way he is very... He's like an Italian granddad. I'm talking like the proper one. The ones you see in the Bartoli adverts. They sit in the chair with a dog and the trilby. That's going to be Sarri in a few years' time. That's what he's like. And he, the way he operates, he's very mellow. He's very calm, very chilled, and it comes through in his mannerisms and how he goes through the team. And we're seeing this beautiful football everyone's talking about. For me personally, it looks great. I don't care. We're winning. That's fine. I don't care if it comes to someone's arse and goes in. But it looks great at the minute, and Barkley's saying he finally feels like he's got a man who's put his arm around his shoulder rather than Sam Allardyce belling him and telling him to who fit long, or you've had other managers just not really giving him that proper opportunity. And making him become better, and now we're seeing this guy really develop. Obviously, everyone thought Loftus-Cheek would come straight back in ahead of Barkley, and there's obviously now talk of Loftus-Cheek leaving and going elsewhere.
I think he should. He should be banging down that door and saying, "Listen, you asked me to stay this time. Come back off loan. I'm clearly not part of the plans. Everyone's getting in ahead of me. He's a good player. He is."
I agree. I want him to play, but he's just not being given the opportunity, and that's
it's hard to argue as well when you're playing well.
But there's another thing with Sarri. He doesn't like to rotate his team. He doesn't do that. So, I mean, to be honest, the team you're going to see, it'll be Spain's #1 goalkeeper, Kepa.
Now, wait there. No, stop. Yeah, you're not coming on United Stand and getting any form of thing twisted.
There we go.
Yeah, I will take that bait. Because I've said to you, the only thing I will stand strong on, yes, we're a mess at the minute, but I'm not having Kepa coming in all of a sudden and he's better. De Gea...
He's going under the radar, mate.
I'm not saying shit. I'm not saying that.
No, but I don't think he gets enough praise. No, I think that's a good thing. The fact that no one is speaking about your goalkeeper is actually good.
Yeah, not like us, where he's, you know what I mean? Yeah. He's won the Player of the Year the last 4 years out of 5, so exactly. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying it now, De Gea is still the best keeper in the world for me.
Lewis, De Gea or Kepa? De Gea or Kepa?
De Gea.
Sorry. De Gea or Kepa, yeah? De Gea.
Sorry, man.
Why?
You are supposed to be my best friend.
It's not about friendship.
It's not
about friendship.
This is everything
No,
to
you've
me.
got to take the sentiment out of it. Why are you saying De Gea?
I'm not gonna lie, Kepa's a good keeper, and he's gonna be even better over the next couple of years. But in the next couple of years, De Gea's there now.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. However, during the World Cup and post-World Cup, what was it? 42 shots faced, 40 conceded, sorry. Or something stupid like that.
Let me tell you something. Right now, De Gea is a mess for Spain. Do I give a shit? No. For Man United, he's still sick, he still shuts out the opposition and still makes unbelievable saves and saves us 10 to 15 points every year. Let me get back on my good side. Sorry, Lewis. Sorry.
I feel you, don't worry about that.
Yeah, so before we go into big issues, what are you predicting? Like score-wise?
Oh, you know I don't do those.
Come on. You asked me. Come on. And be honest. I don't want you to do that thing of, better be safe in case, because of the internet and that. I want you to say what you actually feel.
I think it's going to be a bit of a flat pancake. So I think it's going to be everyone's building the hype, and it just strikes me as one of those games. Yeah. So it could be 1-1, but I'll lean towards Chelsea and go 2-1.
Okay.
Hazard will score and Morata will score as well.
Is he going to start instead of Giroud?
No. I wouldn't start him. Yeah. Giroud links the play up better than with Hazard and
he does.
And Pedro or Willian, whoever's on that side, he brings them into play. He's not a goal scorer.
Yeah.
He's not doing that, but he does other stuff. Whereas Morata, he scored a couple of goals in the past 2 games. We have to bear in mind this against a Southampton team, which has been dog for about a year now. And it was against some nobodies in the Europa League.
Yeah, exactly. He's hardly back, is he?
Exactly.
For me, look, we've got our own problems with Lukaku. I'll give him his criticism, his stick.
I'd rather have Lukaku over Morata.
Yeah.
100%. I think he'd fit our system better, even if he wears Timberlands when he's got the ball on his feet.
Bootcut jeans.
It's a bootcut jeans. Fucking hell.
Right, Louis. Business end of it, though. This is what I really want to talk to you about. Yes, the game, and thank you for giving your views on that. But
sorry?
Mourinho.
Yeah.
Jose Mourinho. Now, our fan base is divided. There's a lot of fans who 100% still back Mourinho and can't even understand what the fuss is about, why people even want him out. There's a lot of fans also who can't wait to see the back of him. There was rumours he was very nearly gone, whether we won, lost or drew that Newcastle game. He's still in the job, but there's still rumours that, it's thin ice. He's a couple of losses away from getting out the door. Could you see this happening, bearing in mind what happened with you guys? Where do you stand on it?
I think the first question would be who would be out there that you could think could instantaneously replace him and would come and instantaneously replace him. Zidane's already turned the job down, apparently.
There's rumours of that. Not confirmed, but there's rumours.
Yeah, there's rumours of him doing that. Yeah. I personally think Jardim would be a very good fit for Manchester United and the whole ethos of youth and all of that, and maybe coming back to redevelop that. So I think, there's the bodies out there to come back and do it. It's whether a case of, Manchester United going to do that? Reality of it is, unless Mourinho completely flatlines the club, there's no chance of Europe.
Like it was at the Chelsea stage when
like it was. Literally, there's literally nothing going. Yeah. Then that's when you probably lose.
Can you see that happening? Because you saw where it started to go wrong with him, and obviously he wasn't able to turn it round. The players turned against him. He was calling out people like Hazard, who has come out and now said he wants to work under him. Easy to say that now, but where was he when it was going wrong? Yeah. Can you actually, from your experience, of obviously what you've been through here, could you think United are in for it, mate? I've seen it here. It's only going to end one way.
It's a bit different because I think everyone changed their mind all the time. After the Newcastle game, they really want to play for him. He's a great manager. Half time, they don't want to play for him. They hate him. Game before, same shit all over again. Continuous. Yeah. It's flip flapping. Unless there is a consistent number of games where you are poor, and like we're saying, there's nothing that can go wrong. That's when I could see it. There is an issue. Yeah. There's no doubt about that. I'm not going to say there's not. Yeah. Because you can see it in his mannerisms, you can see it in the way he is, and you can see as some of the players are reacting. I mean, that whole Pogba debate, someone needs to put some WD-40 on his tyres.
Oh, no, suspicious. Around there, because they do need some WD-40 on the tyres.
But yeah, I mean, there's obviously the whole Pogba issue. Is that really an issue, or is that something that's been hammed up again? I think it's been hammed up. I think there's an issue there, but it's been dealt with very well behind closed doors. So
you don't really think that the writing's necessarily on all? No, you actually think? Do you think he's still a good coach? Do you think that Mourinho can actually coach his way out of this and earn his cheddar? And he's been moaning about him not being backed in the transfer window, which to a certain extent is kind of true. But do you see him being able to actually tactically, personnel-wise, get himself out of this? Get us out of this?
He needs to change his way of football. He needs. It's not. You can't just say I want the old Mourinho back, because that's not going to happen. But he, like we were saying earlier, when I questioned you, saying is he the new Wenger? He is. He's a dinosaur currently. He needs to re-evolve and redevelop the way he operates. I think the way he handles the media is good. I think we saw what it was like with Fergie. I just think the issue is that at a board level, they don't treat Mourinho with respect.
No, he's been in a press conference. I know the media are out to get him, and out to get Man United. There's always a media agenda against Man United.
Oh, yeah.
Always.
Always a media agenda against Manchester United.
Nah, there is.
What
there
a
is.
load of shit.
Nah, there is. Nah, I'm sorry.
You and Liverpool, they love
I'm
you.
sorry. Listen, don't care about Liverpool. I'm just saying there's 100% a media agenda against Man United. They're always looking for the negative or looking for the little controversial point when the real thing is right there in front of them. But that's a separate video, separate day. But I don't think I don't know. I think he kind of in his press conferences, I think he's a bit. He's not the Mourinho that we want.
But to counter that, you're saying, you know, that there's always an agenda. They always talk about it. When Mourinho goes 3 titles, whatever, which he's not wrong.
Yeah, but
he sits there and goes
bollocks,
3.
Louis. No, that's bollocks.
Is it?
It's a fact.
It's proven track record.
It's a fact. No. But this is the thing where it downfalls. It's a fact. But this is when we got knocked out to Seville. He laid on all these stats about when we got knocked out. Why are you telling us how many Premier Leagues that you've got? We haven't employed you to tell us about history. We've employed you to change our future, and get us titles. We know you've got 3 trophies. All he does to me is making it about him. Do you see what I'm saying?
That's Mourinho. The way Mourinho operates and the way he always was with us, he deflected the blame onto him rather than onto players, which used to make a lot of sense. When players would go, oh, okay, so he's doing that and he's protecting us. Now players aren't like that.
Yeah, and he's digging them out.
Players are acting well, yeah, I would have dug him out. If you said when he started digging out Chelsea players that Leicester game, you knew he was gone. Yeah. When he's digging someone out, you know that he's reached the bottom of his bag. There's nothing else he can do. And to be honest, you know, he cares about the job wherever he is. You know, he wants to do well. He is a winner. That's his mentality, and you can't say he's not. The issues, there's issues everywhere. I
don't think he's a winner anymore, though. I know you say you can't say he's not.
No, but you can't lose that hunger. You can't use if you're the way Mourinho is. You do not lose.
No, I don't deny that he still wants to win it. I get that. In terms of like, I just think he's lost that way of being able to do it. Look, I hope he proves me wrong. Like, I keep saying this. Like, it's not like I want to keep coming on here and saying I want him to fail so he leaves. There's nothing more than I want for us to stuff you then, go and stuff Juventus. Then when we play City, stuff them, get it right and turn this around. Of course I want that. But I haven't seen the evidence, so I'm not silly. I haven't seen enough evidence for me to believe that. And I've seen everything on the other side of the argument, in my opinion, that shows that we're going in the opposite direction and that he has lost it.
Well, I can see that side of the argument. I'm trying to play devil's advocate.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of just sat there going like, there's this element of him. Yeah. That's what he's like. But I can see, like we're saying already, the whole debate of him losing it and the way he is. Signs are there, but the writing's not on the wall just yet. If you lose this game, it'll be interesting to see how he reacts.
Yeah.
I think that is where you're going to tell.
And then we've got Juventus. We've got a hard period coming up.
Yeah.
Hard period. Just to finish off, the next international break, let me just say to you the games we've got then, in that time. Can't remember the exact order, but obviously you next, then Juventus in Champions League, then I think Everton at home, then Juventus away in the Champions League, then Bournemouth away, they're doing all right, tough place to go, then Man City away.
You should win 2 of those.
And that's international, okay, on what you're saying, Everton and Bournemouth. Right.
You should be winning those.
Can you see him being here at the next international break with that run of games?
No. No. Because he's gonna lose his shit. He's gonna go there. He's gonna shave his head again. That's what'll happen. Yeah. He'll borrow Fernando Torres' clippers. Get them out again. Go, hey Nando, give me clippers, thank you. And then he'll come back here and be loved again.
So you think he's gone by the next international break?
Yeah. Yeah. Like I'm saying, just see how he reacts after Chelsea, but with that run of fixtures. I mean, Juventus are without Ronaldo, aren't they, for the next game?
No, he's back. He's back. Yeah. He had a 1-game ban. It got reduced to a 1-game ban, so he can play at Old Trafford.
I don't even know why he was even fucking banned.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. He shouldn't even have got sent off. Yeah.
No. So. But yeah, I mean, just see how these 2 fixtures pan out, Chelsea and Juventus.
Yeah.
If you lose to Everton,
I'll take 2 draws in them games.
I mean,
in the current circumstance, obviously I want us to win. Obviously, my ultimate end goal is to get 2 wins out of them games. But if I'm being realistic, I'll take 2 draws. If you offered it me now, I'll take 2 draws.
Oh, obviously. But I think, to be honest, you just got to see how he reacts.
Yeah.
If you lose that Juventus game, you are in trouble in the Champions League.
And that's the thing. And then the next one is Juventus away, which...
You won't win that.
So it looks like our most winnable next game is Young Boys at home in the Champions League, and that's just difficult, you know what I mean?
Young Boys. Yeah, no. I mean... I mean...
Tough.
It's tough. Tough game. Fucking hell. No, sorry.
This is what it's like. Do you know what I mean?
I'm just really immature.
You are.
I'm
You're an
really
idiot.
sorry.
You're not immature. You're just an idiot.
Yeah, but I'm your favourite idiot. So.
One of my favourite idiots, yeah,
Exactly.
that's true. Right, Louis, thank you very much for joining us.
having me.
Make sure you guys like and subscribe to 100% Chelsea. The links will be in the description. Make sure you like and share our video. You know what it is. Get your comments and your predictions in the boxes below. I want to know what you guys think, man. Louis tried to be reserved, but I've ended up getting it out of him. You've gone 2-1, haven't you?
All right, go on him.
2-1?
2-1 all.
Well, I don't want to put words in your mouth.
I say should be 2-1 or could be 2-1.
To Chelsea.
I can see a draw. I agree with you and go 1-1.
Okay, I'm going to stick with a draw. I'm trying to throw a bit of optimism. Some people might think I'm mad for even thinking that because it looks like a nailed-on loss, but I'm gonna give a bit of optimism. I'm going to go for a draw. Guys, thanks for watching.